Hey everyone, it's Brian from Brian Loves Randolph, and today marks the first day of December, and you can already feel the holiday spirit is in the air. Now, when I was growing up, one of the first things that we would do to put ourselves in the holiday spirit would be to go out and pick out our very own Christmas tree. So why am I in front of the Millbrook Firehouse? Should we go check it out? Hey folks, we are indeed in the midst of the hustle and the bustle of holidays, but now it is time to take a moment, stop and draw some attention to some very special people who not only volunteer their services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, protecting our community, but also every year they do something really special for our residents. And I am here with none other than Deputy Chief Tony Moschella of the Millbrook Firehouse. Tony, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So we got to ask you, Tony, the trees. Tell us about the trees. How and when did it all start?
We started selling Christmas trees here at this firehouse as a fundraiser back in 1938. And we've been selling trees since.
Wow.
Every year.
Every year. Now, where do the trees come from?
This year, all the trees come from Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Yes.
Okay, great. And now what would the arrays of trees? Are there different kinds or is it just one?
They're all balsam firs ranging from 5 feet to about 12 feet.
5 feet to 12 feet. And those ranges of those the prices of
the prices go from $40 all the way up to $110.
$110.
Yes.
Now we see that you've got these fancy machines here. You can wrap the trees for them.
So after you pick out your tree, our members will help you and select a tree. We'll bring it over, we will bale it back up, we'll wrap it up, we'll put a fresh cut on the bottom, we'll trim off on whatever you need, and we'll even tie it onto your car.
Oh, that's fantastic. So it is worth repeating that every firehouse here in Randolph is 100% volunteer. Is that correct?
100% all volunteer.
That's great. And since when in this firehouse? When has this firehouse been established?
This firehouse was established in 1933.
In 1933. And how long have you been with the...
I've been a member of the fire department and this firehouse for 29 years.
For 29 years. So give the Randolph residents a typical idea of what a week looks like here at the firehouse.
So every Monday night at the firehouse is training night. Either we have a training drill, a work detail, a meeting night where we take care of all of our association and the functions. And the rest of the week, we're all on call. We have a pager, and we also now with our cell phones, we get our alerts all through the cell phone. And we are at home, and at 2 in the morning when the pager goes off, we hop up out of bed and run down here, get dressed up in our fire gear, hop on the fire engines, and go handle our calls. That's
incredible. So there's no like 48 hours, 24 hours. You guys are on call
Nobody sleeps here at the firehouse. Nobody's on standby here at the firehouse unless we have like a snow emergency.
Gotcha.
Then we'll have a crew that standbys here. But other than that, we're all coming from our homes and we're leaving our dinner tables, our beds to come down here, hop on the fire engines and go answer the calls.
That's incredible. So Tony, tell the residents where this money goes, okay? Because it's very important for them to know that.
So what a lot of people don't realize is all 4 of the firehouses here in town, the fire associations own their land, they own their building. So it's up to us to upkeep, and when we need a new roof, we need new windows, we got to pay our electric bills and our gas bill. That's what part of this fundraiser all goes for. We also have a scholarship fund for a high school student. We also donate some money to an organization called Project Kind.
Okay.
And Project Kind, they provide meals and clothing for needy families and homeless.
And that's fantastic. I really wanted to illustrate what Tony said before, as the association owns the land, the town owns the trucks, but all of the other money for everything else comes from fundraisers and donations. And today happens to be Giving Tuesday, so it is so important to come out. I can't think of a better local organization to come out and donate to. So Tony, tell the people how they can donate if they're not celebrating their holidays with a tree.
So if you're not coming here to buy your Christmas tree, all 4 of the other firehouses, along with this firehouse, we do fundraisers throughout the whole year.
Okay.
So all 4 of the firehouses do a red letter drive where they mail out to your home, and it's a letter. You could write a check and mail it back to them. They all have websites, and you could donate through their websites. You could also come down on any Monday night and look to join to volunteer and help out with your time.
That's fantastic, exactly. So we're going to finish up here, Tony, with just a little bit with some rapid fire questions.
Sure.
Well, I shouldn't say rapid fire to a fireman, but let's say some really quick questions here. So how many calls a year typically can you do here at the Millbrook Firehouse?
Department-wide, we run over 600 calls. This firehouse probably runs about 300 and change.
About 300 and change. And how many volunteers are you here at the firehouse?
Here at the firehouse, at this firehouse, we probably have about 45, and that ranges from our member who is 16 years old up to our 95-year-old guy.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I got to ask you, do you really rescue cats out of trees?
We really don't rescue cats out of trees.
And the last question, Deputy Chief Tony Moschella, how much do you love Randolph?
I love Randolph. I've lived here my whole life. I've raised my family here. It is just a great place to live.
Oh, that's fantastic. Folks, listen, they've been doing this over 80 years. Come by Route 10 here at the Millbrook Firehouse. Pick yourself up a tree. They'll wrap it for you. They'll put it on top of your truck or your car for you. And if you don't celebrate your holidays with a tree, please go to the websites and donate to this incredible organization. And on behalf of Deputy Chief Tony Moschella and myself, Derek Blakeman, our Director of Photography, if you love Randolph half as much as we do, then we must live in a great community. Stay safe, folks.